The salsa underneath there. It's pretty hot still. Hey, lessons in democracy. Yeah, the debates are coming. I listened to Steve Boots giving advice that he says none of them will listen to. I think at some point he became well known enough that there are some people within each party that are listening to him and might have his valid opinions passed on upwards. That doesn't happen to me because I'm not a capitalist. I don't allow ads on my channel. And even though I email political parties and leaders, such as the Green Party, say, hey, why have I not been vetted? Why have you not asked me to be a participant in the Green Party for MP candidate for all these years after I've been trying to help? So I just want to say that I wish I lived in a building where the common room TV would be used during these debates to, to watch it with us that want to show up and maybe even talk a little bit before and after, hopefully not during, and share our views or debate in a friendly manner and then share some food or whatnot. But as much as you think the building I live in is supposed to allow only adults to move in here, adults who are capable of what I just said, this is not where I live. So when I emailed, when I wrote a comment on a YouTube video in the last 24 hours to Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, if I pronounce her name properly, and I got it right for the first time without reading it, what I said to her kind of applies to us as well, that we don't have the skill sets to create community in Canada. So, and or unfortunately, what's mostly being talked about is economics and sovereignty and geopolitics and things like that. And there's just very little what I would call common sense as a social scientist. Okay, so as a social scientist, I can tell you that the things I want to talk about as issues are extremely measurable and extremely predictable for getting worse. So they are not being talked about, and that's one of the reasons sometimes that political parties that may vet me to the point of seeing comments I've written, they might be afraid to have a grown-up among these bigger debates in House of Commons or whatever and say, I'm sorry guys, but it's hard for me to believe that you're public servants based on these conversations. It's hard for me to believe that you live on this planet when the focus of your conversations is this. You are so disconnected from the natural world. You're also disconnected with the fact that you are hardly doing work or making progress and learning from your decisions to be, let's say, put on the list of the top 10 smartest or most compassionate species on this planet.